Welcome back. You're watching Morning Live. Thank you for choosing to stay with us. Now, the 2015 SA Sports Awards will see a change in the way the title of Sports Star of the Year is handed out. Previously, the public voted for the athlete who would walk away with R1 million in prize money, with 500,000 going to the charity of their choice. This year, South Africa still have a chance to vote, this time in the People's Choice category, with the winner there walking away with R500,000. But a select group of sports journalists have chosen just 3 candidates for the SA Sports Star category. I'm now joined by the convener of that category, David Kekana, who's part of the panel review system for that category. David, thank you very much for joining us.
My pleasure.
What I love about these awards, it really talks about innovation and moving along with the times. Please talk to me about this new process.
Yeah, as you have already alluded, the issues are that previously the public had an opportunity to choose the candidate that they felt should be the sports star of the year. But this year, the process has been led by journalists who are luminaries in their careers and guys that really are part and parcel of the sporting fraternity throughout the year. And then they follow through and sieving through a number of candidates and whittle them down. Each one has got to nominate 2 candidates. The process is always been looked at by a group of people. SASCOC gets involved as far as looking at the process itself, and the process is audited again by auditors, so that to make sure that the candidate that gets chosen is a one that can represent South Africa as the sports star of the year. I mean, if you look at the people that comes into the bracket of the ones that are voting are from different media houses. We've had guys from Beeld, from Times Media Group, the likes of Nino and Tlokwe, Gert van der Westhuizen of the sports editor at Beeld, from City Press, the likes of Timothy Mulobi, Thomas Kwenaite from Supersport, the guys like Matthew Mbeta from Media 24, OG Mulefe, as you know, with Mahrin Chenia, Velile Mbuli from the SABC. Those are the guys that have come together and looked at the criterions as far as the fact that the person that is going to be chosen should be the person that at least at some point between September last year and September this year, the candidates should have at least represented or excelled once in South Africa, but they can excel anywhere internationally to put South Africa on the map.
Why the need for this category? I did start and I alluded to the fact that innovation is important in awards, that you recognize things have changed. Why add the category?
The category was added because it is a symbol for South Africa. It's somebody that South Africans can be proud of, and he's a role model, somebody that youngsters can look up to, somebody that really embodies what sports is all about.
And that's part of the criteria too, isn't it?
Yes. It's all things encompassing. The person has got to be a real role model, and they've got to be an achiever. I mean, young as he is, Wayne van Niekerk has been somebody that has been chosen, and he's part and parcel of the shortlist because of his achievement. I mean, what he did at the Best Nest in Beijing is still outstanding. I mean, but the likes of Caroline Woosman, of course, you know that she's won the 2 Ocean Marathon and the Comrade in 1 year, something that we last saw with Fritz van der Membe in 1989. So those are the people that we look up to, people that even mothers that want to get into sports, they look at her and say, she started running at 24 after having given birth. I mean, that for itself tells you about somebody that really can be a role model for everybody and has shown a lot of character. And those are the people that we want to come to the fore to represent sporting heroes from a South African perspective.
When you've got the caliber of people deciding who should be those finalists, and it does add serious gravitas to the award, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. I mean, guys like Barimbatu Korjas from Sunday Times, I mean, he's an editor there, and he's part and parcel of our group here, the SABC. We're thankful to that we've got people like that. But those people add a lot of ground, a lot of insight, because of the fact that they are involved in sport, and that makes it far better and easier for me as a convener to bring them together.
Was it easy?
It
was. To the 3?
I think it was. You would have thought that there would be a lot of divergence, but it wasn't, because when you look at South African sports stars and people that have done well, they are outstanding people. They just stand out. And everybody within their voting and nomination, of nominating their own two guys that have done well, it was quite easy than I would have thought it should be.
Quickly, I know we're wrapping up. Prize money?
Yeah, as you have already alluded to, the issues are that as far as prize money, they've got to give half of the money to charity, as you know, and there's a car, a shiny car that they're going to get as well.
Okay, David Kekana, thank you very much for joining us here on the show this morning, talking to us about the SA Sports Star category award. And also just some of the innovation and changes at this year's 2015 SA Sports Award. And he's been talking about, he says it was easy. I think there was a lot of deliberation there about the 3 finalists.